Let's begin with justice, which has been well served in the matter of a doctor defiling a minor. The managing director of Optimal Cancer Care Foundation, Femi Olaleye, has been sentenced to life imprisonment for raping his wife's niece. The judge at the Special Offences and Domestic Violence Court in Lagos, Rahman Oshodi, convicted Olaleye on a 2-count charge of defilement of a child and sexual assault by penetration. The judge ruled that the defendant should serve life imprisonment for count 1 and the same for count 2, which should run concurrently. Jide, Femi Olaleye is in trouble.
Yeah, it is because clearly the facts were presented by the court. Among the witnesses against him were his wife, who lodged the complaint in the first place, a forensic child examiner, a police inspector, as well as another policeman. In all, there were 7 witnesses. 7 witnesses against him, despite the fact that he earlier pleaded not guilty. And I'm particularly happy that the Lagos State Sexual Offences and Domestic Violence Court arrived at this judgment without wasting time. This is the sort of thing that we want to see. And I also think that jailing him for life is also the right thing to do, because every society must come up with the right level of deterrence against crime. If rape assumes epidemic proportions in a country, then you must find the right law to tame it. If it is kidnapping, you must find the right law to tame it. At a time when in Uganda, people were defiling and raping people for believing that if they succeeded, if they were carrying the HIV virus and they succeeded in raping a virgin, that they will be cured. That they will be cured instantly of the virus. It takes being demented to think that you will be cured of the AIDS virus by sleeping with an underage girl, by sleeping with a virgin. So, Yoweri Museveni had to come up with a law prescribing death. It was during that period that a woman used a kitchen carving knife to slash off the genitals of a man who was raping her daughter in the farm where both of them were working. So the president just felt that, look, this thing had become a big problem. Let us come up with a law that will address it. And the epidemic of rape came down drastically in Uganda. So I'm happy that the punishment for it in Lagos now is for raping a minor, because that's what this person was charged with. That is a sexual assault by penetration. And then the second charge is defiling a minor, because this girl was 15 years at the time when the offense was committed. So a child of 15 has not reached the age of consent. Mm-hmm. Age of consent is anything from 18 years. So at that point, both of you are seen as adults. You are consenting adults. You can agree. You know, it's assumed that you know the implication. You can agree to either have it or not have it, but not a 15-year-old. The 15-year-old has not reached that age. So he has to pay for what he has done. I know that he's going to appeal, but ultimately the wheel of justice will run. And I think given his status, his stature in the society, I think this conviction sends the clear message that no matter how big you are, don't rape people in Lagos because the long arm of the law will catch you. We are still waiting to see the resolution of a fake prophet who was also accused of sexual
members.
Yes, somebody who made a prediction, you know, that was way off the mark. His own case, we are waiting to see how his own case will be resolved. Hopefully, it won't be long before justice is served in that matter as well.
Mujid, when you look at it, when I noticed that the wife stood as a witness, I just said, this man is done for. Do you understand? Like, for the wife to stand as a witness, to witness against...
Because the victim is her niece.
No, I just... Look, you are not looking for...
You can't rape her niece. A niece that was kept in her care.
As in...
Yeah, it's a sad day for the doctor, evidently so. And, I mean, there was so much social media hype for this case while it was going on. And also, we should also understand that, yeah, justice has been served, but the questions raised by some people while the case was going on was, this thing happened some years back. Why did the wife wait till now to come up with this case? Rape in any name is bad, condemnable, and this is the right judgment for it. But then, because there was a misunderstanding between the Dr. Femi Olaleye and the estranged wife now over the ownership of the property they have in Mende, Maryland. That's, the wife wanted the property at all costs, and the husband said, no, you won't have it. And that was why this case, and she threatened that if you won't release this property to me, I mean, that's why one has to be careful the kind of woman you marry when you dump your first wife. I am not saying that the raping your niece is justifiable.
Your wife's niece.
Sorry, your wife's niece. But yes, this thing happened while the lady was a minor, and they have been living with it, and she has been threatening him with, I will report you, I will do this also, until at a point, the wife was alleged to have sent him out of the house for about a year before he came back to the house forcefully and now said, oh, so you have the guts to come back. Okay, by the time I take this case to court, then you will know that you won't have anywhere to come to. And that's when she took the case to court.
Like joke.
So, it's also similar to Baba Ijesha's case. How it was set up, of course.
No, the rate at which you are going.
No. No, did they know I said that?
Because you use the word set up now.
No.
The crime is
No.
committed.
I said it was.
Let the person pay for it.
No, I said
justice has already
it's not. It's condemnable. But I'm just giving a background. Of course, there are videos of where he was also molesting his client.
This one?
Yes.
Now I saw the video
So,
where he was sleeping
I'm just
with
patients.
not even client.
Patients.
That's an abominable sexual.
Quite abominable. But like I said,
how can you be a doctor sleeping with
we
your
need to give
patient?
a background to how they got to court. So it's a sentence well deserved.
Merited.
Merited, and it will serve as a deterrent to others. But then
Should be. You see, between in many climes now,
we need to be very careful.
many climes now, no matter how long rape has happened, the day you go and complain, the long arm of the law will catch up with that person, because it is believed that many people do not report rape
Yeah, because of
family pressure and the rest of that. And in those countries, in those climes, they see this as something that people live with for the rest of their lives. And it is usually when justice is served that they can take that thing out of their system. People are sexually abused at as early as 5 years. They live with it and they never recover from the trauma, from the mental agony. So it doesn't matter when the offense was committed. Do not commit it. Do not commit it. And I'm saying that in some climes, if you can come and report, if it was 10 years ago that that person committed the offense, they will go and arrest him. They want to encourage people to come up. People who have been victims of rape to come up and not allow themselves to be blackmailed into silence. Because that's what the community does. They say, why now? People even go to the police station to report. They will humiliate the woman who came to report by saying, you say, do not enjoy it. I've attended webinars on rape, on sexual offenses. You pity some women when they tell their stories. You feel for them. They are forced to be silent. This thing is painful to them. It's big trauma. The rest of their lives they live with it because the society taunts them. The society does not offer them any help. So they just decide not to report. How do you, even those policemen at the counter in police stations, they need training because some of the things that they say.
And the so-called stigma. And
it's very difficult to prove. So many people don't even bother to report. Do you know how many cases I've just, say family, they will call family, they say, they all between them, they will agree on some form of restitution by the rapist. Yet, at the end of the day, after a while, that person will still stop giving you what he promised to give you. So I have absolutely no sympathy. In this world, you see women all over the place. Some of them are literally even begging you. If you're a man of means, they will literally be begging you, come and have fun with me. You cannot do that. It is your wife's niece that you are sleeping with. It is your patient, somebody who came to you for Medicare. That is the person that you are now sleeping with, and it was recorded. Come on.